we went through this and basically, and we'll be jumping in and having a look at this package individually now. So this is the package here, and it's a $97 price tag. We went through this and basically these couple of features here. So let me make this clear. So we don't yet have this added in. It's going to be added in the first week of March. So early March, you're going to see a client management dashboard appear, and you're also going to see client management folders and accounts. So that feature is not available yet, but it will be added in early March. So look out for that. We're actually in the process of adding that in now. Now, sub-user accounts, let's have a look at this feature. So sub-user accounts, if we go up here to the top, you can see that we have an option in here for sub-users, but for whatever reason, my account has been downgraded. So let me just find an account that that has this. 1 second. Cool, there it is. So manage team. So you're going to see manage team within your account if you've got access to the agency, and if you don't see manage team, then you haven't got access to the agency. So this is the agency dashboard here, and you can actually add team members here. So from here, you can add in, say for example, John, Watkins. You can put in his email address, .com, and then you can put in a phone number. So cool. We click save. And now this email address will receive a notification, an invitation to become a sub-user, a team member of this particular profile. And then from there, they're going to get access to everything. Now, we have received requests from people who want to allow for selection of certain campaigns and clients. So when we do have that client folder area set up and ready, we're going to look at what's possible in terms of adding some sort of permissions for those sub-users to be able to access particular projects and not see others. So that's one piece of feedback we have received, and we've taken on board, and we'll be looking into how we can kind of implement that in the future. Cool. Awesome. So that is that next feature. I think that's all clear. I don't see any questions on that. So if we go down, then the client attraction sales funnel. Now this client attraction sales funnel here, this is a really powerful tool, and I want to talk a little bit about this right now. So the traditional way of doing consulting was that you would, and I did this myself, I actually started in consulting. I was consulting to businesses in New Zealand, and that's how kind of I got started on the internet. I stopped doing that for businesses, and then after I'd stopped doing that, then I started selling products online based on what I had done and what had worked for me. But what I would do in the past when I was working with clients is I would go and approach clients, and I would do a presentation for them. And I'm not sure, I don't think it's as popular now, but about 2 to 5 years ago, the popular thing was that you would go to a business, you would approach a business, you would present them with what packages you can offer, what it's going to do for their business, and it would all be about an interaction of you kind of proving to them what you can do for them. Now, because of the internet and sales funnels, you can actually kind of pre-qualify people coming through and skip that step. And a lot of people are doing this very successfully right now, and it's working really, really well. So here's how it works. First of all, you create a page like this. Now, this is the page that you've got access to with this package. And if you have Igloo app, this is actually set up as a funnel here. As you can see here, it's just there. You've got landing page, video page, schedule page, survey page, success page. So there's 5 steps to this entire process. And all of this can be transferred into your account. So if you are an Igloo user, we've got that available. If you're a ClickFunnels user, we've got this available. If you're a user in other software, you can just take this and copy it as you like. Now, this is an actual page that I use, and I've actually generated clients from this particular funnel. So I've generated up to clients of up to $7,000 using this particular funnel. And those clients that I work with and consult to, they've come through here. Other ones that I've done partnerships with, I do this as a service, so they could amount to anywhere in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that I might make off a particular deal. So what I do is, and you'll probably know this already, but I didn't do it in this case. In GrowViral case, I've actually been the developer of the software. Like, I'm not the developer, but we did it as a joint project. So both Neil and I were equal partners, and we both invested in this project, and both have different skills that we bring to the table and are working on the project together. It was actually something we brainstormed together and created together. So Neil isn't my client or anything like that. We're actually partners. However, I do have other launches that I've done in the past, other products that I've launched, other people that I've helped, where I've been basically I've been consulting on the launch behind the scenes. I've been helping them with their marketing material, or I've actually been heavily involved in the launch, from creating the videos to helping to launch their software onto the internet, because maybe they're a developer, they're not so confident in their ability to sell, and I help them to sell on the internet. So that's one of the things that I'm really good at, and I've become quite known for it. And this funnel I created in order to kind of create a way of consulting clients being able to find me, me being able to tell people where they could get information on me without having to communicate with them and do a presentation or anything like that. I just wanted to see if they were serious, if they had money to do it and pay me up front for my services, and they could use this funnel. So that's what I set up. So this is a funnel here. So basically what happens is someone goes to this page right here, and this is kind of like your main offering. This is what you do, what you can do for them, and you want to make this really good and stand out. So in GrowViral's case, like how would you, probably is a good way of positioning it, would you like to increase your traffic, leads, and sales? And then you could have like a case study here about how viral growth is helping businesses. When someone clicks on this, then you take them to that presentation video. So you're still doing a presentation, but the presentation itself is it's not requiring you to be there in person with them. You're presenting your case to them about why they should want to work with you. So you're telling them like why you are someone that they would want to work with, what you do for people, and you're also pre-selling them and saying that, hey, it's expensive to work with me. I don't want to work with anyone who doesn't already have a business that's bringing in a significant amount of money, and or a particular person that fits kind of the criteria of your ideal client. You don't want to work with anyone that doesn't fit within that criteria. So you're basically pre-qualifying people. Now what you'll notice, and I had this as well, is I had thousands of people registering through this. So thousands of people may register through this, but only a small percentage of those will actually watch this video and go to the next step. Okay, so most of the time this video pre-qualifies people enough that they actually leave. But the ones that I want to talk to is that really small percentage that would sign up. So previously I might have spoken to 100 people and 3 people might have signed up. Now this avoids me having to speak to those other 97 people, because they watch the presentation, they understand it's not for everyone, and if it's not for them, then all that happens is that they just go away, and I don't have to waste any time about worrying about it. If it is for them, then they can click on apply now and see if I qualify. They'll then be taken to here. Now this is an example campaign I have here, so this doesn't actually show my calendar, but this features a calendar where they're able to book in a time. So once they select a time, they book that time. Okay, so I use Calendly for this. Calendly, you can go here now, and you can install this as well. It's a free tool for doing this. There is a paid package, obviously, but you can install this. This is it right here. So once you've done that, then all you need to do is just embed this into there. It's just a matter of going into Igloo, going into your schedule page, edit, and then just adding an HTML code into here. It's really, really easy. It's like an HTML element. You just copy and paste it. I've got it here, currently installed. It is, I believe it's in here. My mouse is playing up a little bit. So I'll show you what it is, because for whatever reason this isn't showing it. Seems to be playing up. There it is. So this is the code right here. So you just need to basically drag in a custom HTML element like this, position it where you want it, drop it, select it like this, and then you can add that code in from Calendly here. And I'll be doing a video on this about how to do this. So once someone books this in with you, you then want to take them to this, and you want to ask them to please complete a quick survey, which basically is going to ask them some questions. Now you can either email this to someone, or you can actually show it on this page here. And this is basically a form that someone fills out, and this basically asks them questions about their business. It pre-qualifies them, makes sure they're making enough money, make sure they're the type of business you would want to work with, and make sure that they actually watch the video. So once they fill out that information, you receive that information, you can then review it, and then you decide whether you want to actually do that meeting with someone or not. Often I'll decide not to do that meeting with them, so I'll just notify them, just say the meeting's cancelled, It's not going to happen. And other times I will actually go through with the meeting. So once they've filled out this form, this like filter here, which I'll go through later on, then from there you just basically say, awesome, thanks you for filling out your application. It's all done, it's all ready to go, and I'll see you at that time. And then at that time you will meet them on Skype. You'll meet them for about 15 minutes and to a half an hour. Usually it lasts about half an hour, and you'll basically just ask them questions about their particular, what they're looking for. So if you're working with them and you want to help increase their traffic using GrowViral, you want to see if this person genuinely needs the software, genuinely needs traffic, and is someone that you could actually help, because you want to make sure that they, you could plan some sort of giveaway, anything like that. So you want to listen to their problems. Then from there you want to offer a solution. Now in this case, that solution is you want to offer them GrowViral. So you want to offer them to set up an account, or not an account, but a campaign for them, and help them to grow traffic through that campaign. And that's basically how this system works. Now one second, I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water. Cool. Thanks for that. Apologies. And this is basically how it works. Now we don't have a video at the moment on this process. I'm going to be running a webinar next week for agency users on how to do this. So I'll actually go through with you how you can apply this in your own business. So this template is available and it's downloadable from your welcome page if you're an agency customer. You can download the entire funnel. And you can add this into Igloo if you're an Igloo customer, or you can add it into ClickFunnels if you're using ClickFunnels. Or if you're using another service, you can actually just copy it entirely and plug that into your into what you're doing. So where is the welcome page? I can't show that on the webinar today, because this is a webinar with everyone on, and there's a lot of people that are non-agency users. So the way to find it is to go into your receipts that you received, and the agency receipt, you will just want to click access purchase within that receipt, or you can just give us a message in support and we'll actually send you the direct link. But it's within those purchases that you made, you've got a direct link within there. So you want to just go in there and you'll be able to navigate through all that's included with this as well. So does everyone get how this works? Does everyone get how this process works? Why are we doing this? It's basically to pre-qualify people, save yourself a lot of time and having to figure out whether this person is worth working with or not, whether you can work with this person or not, or whether they're an actual someone who's actually genuinely interested. And it kind of just avoids having to meet lots and lots of people. Instead, you're only going to be talking with people that are genuinely interested, who have actually watched your presentation, who know that they qualify, they're the type of person that you can help. And then from there you want to do your services. So you would make sure you fill out this funnel, and you'd add your own business there, you'd add your own message, and that's all you'd need to do. And then from there the other steps are relatively easy. So any questions on this particular funnel? It's really easy to edit in Igloo. You literally just go over here, I'll show you. You select and you just edit. So I could just go like this. I could just create a really quick message up here. I can edit any of this. I can click this button. I can change the URL that's, this is sending people to. This is actually opening up the pop-up. I could open a URL if I wanted to, or I could open a pop-up. It's really up to me. Then I can customize this as I want. I can also customize the pop-up if I wanted to, and create a pop-up that shows up here. It's all really, really easy. You can replace the image just by clicking on this here, going select image, finding an image that's going to work for you. So all of this is set up to make it really easy to customize, and you'll just be able to go through here and customize this as you want. It's really, really easy. Now, the other parts of this package, I'll go through those right now. So we also had the GrowViral Agency Suite downloads. Now, those include contracts that you'll be able to get someone to sign once they decide that they want to join you and they want you to create a campaign for them, you can send these contracts to get them to sign, and then you know that they've, that you've got an arrangement. What I do recommend is, if you're doing a GrowViral campaign for someone, get them to pay up front. If it's a monthly, get them to pay the first month up front. If it's a one-time thing, like a campaign you're doing for them, then get them to pay up front as well. There's no reason why they shouldn't be able to pay up front, and then you can start using that. Now, this particular training course as well, you've got a registration URL, which you'll be able to access through that welcome page. And this training course here is really well worth going through if you're interested in scaling your business, if you're interested in finding people to help you and support you in scaling that business. This will also be really, really helpful. And then you've got done for you ads, which can help you to promote the funnel as well. So that's what's included with an agency. And as I mentioned, the major feature here that we're still adding in, we're still working on, is this here, this client management dashboard with folders to manage your clients. But everything else is available right now. And this client attraction funnel, I'll be running a webinar next week just on this specific feature. So look out for an invitation from me, and I'll go through in depth how to actually set this up, how to deploy it on your own domain, and also go through a little bit deeper in how to utilize this. And I'll go through how to embed an actual and how to set up a calendar on that as well. But I won't go through that today because not everyone here has agency, but that's basically gonna help you with that. We'll also go through what to charge and all of that as well as part of this. I'm getting some questions here, so let me go through those. What type of business should we be working with? Well, if it's any business that is looking for traffic, essentially. So any business that is on the internet, you should be looking to work with. So if it's an e-commerce company or something like that, those are the types of businesses that qualify. Now, when I say all businesses, I mean all businesses. It can work for any type of niche. However, you want to make sure you're working with businesses that already have a subscriber list, already have a business that's bringing in a good amount of money. You don't want to be working with businesses that are unsuccessful or are struggling right now. Unfortunately, those are the most difficult businesses to work with because it's the most difficult for you to deliver results to them. GrowViral will work really, really well, but it works even better, and it works really, really powerfully if a business already has a subscriber list, if it already has a customer list, that you can just, use it to really boost things up even further. So you want to find businesses that have money, that are already running successful companies, that are just looking for an additional boost and really want to run like a campaign that can really gather some buzz about a particular product or something that they're offering. That's what I would recommend, who I recommend you should work with. Can you change the pictures? Yep, of course. Their income. So you want to know how much revenue the business is bringing in, and for me, it's the person's income, because I'm asking for about usually between $5,000 and $20,000 when I'm working with a company, like a business or a person who I'm consulting to. So for me, it's important that I ask them that they have money. They need money in order to work with me. Otherwise, it's not going to be good for them, because they might first of all, that I might have someone that is like putting themselves into debt in order to work with me, and that's not a good idea. I want to find someone who's already running a successful business, because I can help them take things to another level. So it's the same with this as well. You're looking for businesses that already are established, have a good amount of revenue coming in, and you'll have less problems with those businesses. You'll have far more success working with them, and it'll be far better relationship that you'll have with them as well, because they're not worried about the costs. They've got a goal in mind, and they want you to help them achieve that. And usually they're not as they're easier to first of all, it's easy to get paid the amount that you're owed. There's less issues, and there's usually after the campaign there's less. Usually you can build a really good relationship with those types of businesses. What types of funnels are you selecting in Igloo? So Earl, this is the funnel that's included. You can actually download it and add it into your Igloo account from that welcome page that we have. And I'll show you how to do that on the next webinar that we do specifically for agency, when I can actually show the page. I can't show it today because there's a lot of people that aren't actually agency customers. However, on that webinar, I'll be showing you how to do the full system, download it, upload it into Igloo and everything. You cannot copy the files because they're in JSON files. So these files here, what you should do is there's an example of the funnel itself. And you can take the example and just manually copy the text over to another funnel creator and restructure the pages so they're as close as possible to this. That's how I'm suggesting doing it. You can't, because it's, you can't import Igloo's files over to another system or ClickFunnels files over to another system. It just won't work. You'll have to visually copy it unless you're using one of these two systems. Are we going to get access to all of these webinars for the long haul? And is the training section going to be improved upon, across time? Yes. So I mentioned this in the welcome video, but basically we are building a knowledge base out, and we're not building it out yet because we wanted to get this launch done first, and we wanted to see what suggestions people had. We want to finish off the features we're still working on, and once we've done that, and we're satisfied that the software is, in a good, a really complete state, and everything's in there, then we're going to be creating that knowledge base, and that'll be a written article knowledge base with also complementary videos, which will be available within our support desk. So that's what we're working towards. Right now we have the training course, and the training course is there to help to get you started. I'm going to be improving that training course and improving what's in there, but our ultimate goal is to build the knowledge base out and make it like a really easy access place for accessing everything. Can I sync up GrowViral with ClaView email marketing platform via Zapier? I believe so. If they're both on Zapier, then yes, you will be able to. Is there any guidance on how to get good lead magnets? You'll have to extend that a bit more, what you mean by lead magnets. So are you talking about people registering in your form in the first place? Because I do have some really good ideas for that. If it's the goal is just to get someone to register, then I can go into that a little bit if that's interesting. Cool. So where are the welcome and teaching webinars located? Good question, Frederick. So they're all going to be located. So right now the other two are located here. So workshop number 2, you can get access to that. Look out for an email that comes from us, and check your spam if you don't receive one from us tomorrow. But we are emailing out each one of these replays as they come out, and I'll put them on the welcome pages as well, just so people don't miss them. I'll put them in the training course. So I'll put them in the training course so you can actually see them and access them from the training course. Okay, cool. So this is the initial package. This is what is included within the agency. And if you do want to get access to that, put a 1 in the box if you do want to get access to agency. We've left this open, so it's going to be open for the next day until we've got the webinar replay out, and given everyone a last chance to get access to it. We decided we're just going to keep it open. So it'll increase in price probably within the next 1 to 2 days, but you can get access to this right here, this agency package, and purchase that before that increases. So that is available there. I'm not seeing the welcome page link in any of the welcome emails. It won't be inside of the welcome emails. It'll be inside your JVZoo receipt. Tyler, the best thing to do is if you're not sure what it is, just message us inside of support and we can direct you to it. But yeah, it's just find the receipt from JVZoo that is for agency, and there's a link to access the product that you purchased. Click through that link and you'll see there that there's the information that you need. The training video quality. Has anyone had problems with the training video quality? There should be no problem with it. It's high quality. It really just depends on the connection that's being streamed from. It adjusts based on the correct connection. Did anyone have any issues watching the videos? Put a 1 in the box if it was all okay. It was all okay watching the training videos. Those of you who've watched it, okay. So it's all okay. True, what I recommend doing is just have a look on the settings, see if you can adjust the settings to more optimal, but it might be a problem with the router that you're using, or it could be a problem with the internet connection. Yeah, it's probably a problem with that. So we use Vidello for our video hosting, and it might be a problem, a clash with Vidello and your service. So it must be a clash with Vidello. I'm not sure what to do about that. You can email the company here and ask them, and that might help. You might be able to find a solution for that, or an easy solution if you're having problems viewing them. In future, we'll be moving on to YouTube when we go to the knowledge base. So it won't be a problem in future, but right now, we're using Vidello for that system. All right, so the next thing I want to do is really quickly, I want to go through right now funnels and go through what's included in this package. And if you have any questions about funnels, first of all, does anyone have any questions about agency? Put a 1 in the box, or just let me know what your questions are. Does anyone have any more questions about agency? Thanks, Mark. Awesome. Glad to hear it. That's wonderful. I've logged the ticket with a screenshot. Cool. True. Thanks for that. We'll look into that and find out what's wrong. GrowViral, the Aweber template, does that mean that I'm able to use Aweber as a lead capture page, then use GrowViral thank you page with the special Aweber link in the promote section? No, it means that you're able to take your leads that subscribe on your opt-in page directly into Aweber, and you'll be able to capture those people into Aweber. So it's like when someone opts in through your form, then those leads will be sent to Aweber and you'll be able to do email marketing to them. That's what it means. Cool. So it looks like that's all the questions for there. What we'll do is we'll go into funnels now and put a 1 in the box if you've got access to funnels. This is what's included within funnels. So within funnels, it is located here. And what you're able to do is you're able to select from a wide range of different templates. You'll be able to create your own funnels, and this is the builder itself here. So if I go into funnels right now, for example, here, you can look, I've set up a number of them, but you can go create new funnel, and then you can create your new funnel. You can choose from a range of different templates that we've already added into here. We have a range of different options. We also have an old editor and a new editor. Now, the new editor, we're currently working on it. It's a bit of a faster editor, and we're currently testing it and improving it to make it even better. But it doesn't have all of the features that the old editor has yet. It will very soon, but we're still working on this, so just keep that in mind. The new editor itself, it has a range of different templates. You can choose a template you like this one, for example, and then you can just start editing. When you click on a template, you click on a template and it'll populate with the entire funnel. So you can either remove these pages or you can keep them and select other templates just to save yourself some time. So let's have a look at this. You can select a funnel like this. You can rename it if you want to, and then you can click to add edit the new page. Now, the other great thing about Igloo, and one of the major reasons that this is a really cool software, is that ClickFunnels and other software like that, they're a monthly cost. And the reason they're a monthly cost is that you're hosting with them. So your pages are hosted with them. So you might pay $97 every single month. And a lot of that is hosting. And if you stop paying, then all of the pages, all the work you've done is gone. Your websites that are live, your funnels, all of that is turned off. They'll turn it off if you don't pay. With us, you pay one time, and we give you access to all of the files. So even if something went, say for example, Igloo shut down, you can download all of your files and you can install them on your own server, so you're not reliant on us at all. So if something was to happen to Igloo, there would be no problems for your files. They would still remain on your website. Also, if, say for example, because we're a one-time cost, it means that you don't have that risk of being kind of held hostage by us as a company. We wanted to avoid that. And for a one-time cost, you can get access to a funnel builder, which is always available, will not shut down your websites, and will be available at a one-time cost for good. So, that's what the advantage is of really getting in with Igloo. Plus, the system itself is very easy. We've got a really cool community who's helped us to build this software over the years, and includes a wide range of different features that make it really easy to customize and create what it is that you want. You just select to edit. You can drag in elements from the left-hand side here, add in buttons, forms, and we've even got a lot of templates for those forms, buttons, and a lot of really good-looking defaults. So this is what the software is. It includes animations as well, GDPR compliance, and a whole range of other additional features that are also included with this. And you can just select to edit, and customize things as you like as well. So That is what Igloo is, how it works, and if you've got access to this, you'll see it's a very easy system to use and kind of navigate. Now, this also includes 150 sales funnel templates that we've included, and we also included the Pro Features package. So you'll see on our website that we've sold Igloo in the past for $127, but what you get is you get a package that's more valuable than the package that we offer there, because you actually get the Pro Features package, which we sell for an additional $67, and you also get all of the templates, which we sell for an additional $37 per month, which are also added into your account as one complete package. You can create these funnels for clients. It includes full commercial rights, so you can manage funnels for clients, and many of our customers, a huge percentage of them actually, they work with clients on a daily basis through Igloo. They use Igloo with their clients, so that's also available as well. Now, Arnold, if you've already got access to Igloo, then the advantage of this package is you get additional templates. You also get those professional features. If you got the very first version of Igloo, because you're seeing the third version here, if you got the very first, have a look at your account. You'll see that it might be the old version, and if you can upgrade to this new version, and there are some additional features, and there's a lot of work that we've done on the UI and other aspects of the software. How hard is it to get the funnels to host? Michelle, it's very easy, because if you don't want to host on your own server, we've opened up our server as well, so you can host on our server if you want. So the options there are that if you want to just make it really quickly, create the page really quickly, you don't want any technical problems, you can just host with us. If you do want to host it on another server, I'll be putting training up within the next 2 weeks. So look out for that. We had some really bad stuff happen with our YouTube account. YouTube just decided to switch it off one day, and there wasn't anything that we did. It was just that there was a bill of like $2 or something that was left unpaid in one of my Google admin accounts, which I didn't even know I had. And it had been transferred from someone else, and it was just a big mess. They turned it off and they deleted all the videos, and there was no way to get it back. We had a YouTube account with, I think, close to 1 million views. We had a lot of training videos up there, hundreds of Igloo training videos, and we also had interviews. We had customer testimonials. We had about 2,000-3,000 subscribers, and yeah, it was just one day it was just gone. YouTube decided that because we didn't pay our Google admin fee of like $2, they were going to turn us off, and there was no warnings. I didn't see it until after I've searched through my emails, and I found about 2 or 3 emails from Google in an account of mine that I don't check, and they'd sent a warning saying, hey, you need to pay this bill. I didn't know that it would impact our YouTube account, but yeah, it wiped out our YouTube account. I called Google, and they said that they would reinstate the account because it was a mistake, and that they've re-signed me up, and they said that because they don't store any of the videos, they can't restore and they can't restore any of the videos. So we lost all our videos. I didn't have any backups. When we created a lot of these videos, I had a different computer, and I don't have access to that anymore. So it was a big mess. So I'm still trying to recover from it. We're still trying to recover, and one of the problems is that we don't have those training videos yet. So I'll be building those and working on those over the next 2 weeks. And very soon we've got some exciting news coming out for Igloo, which I'm really excited about, which will be coming out probably after those videos released in about a month's time. We'll probably announce that. And it's to do with the kind of direction of Igloo and a new sort of announcement we have to make. And that'll be really cool as well. So hopefully it also opens us up to do, we're working on at the moment a new kind of slick UI and a couple of other things as well. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So if you get into Igloo, there's a bright future, and don't worry about the training videos not being there yet. We will be fixing that up over the next couple of weeks. Can you import from other funnels? Unfortunately, no, you can't, not with this system. How much is hosting within Igloo? For you, it's included within your front-end cost. So it's just part of that 197 that you've got, that's included. The reason we can do that is we have a lot of people that pay us $37 per month still, and they are part of our template club. They also have a number of other benefits, and they help to fund that particular package, the hosting that we give and offer. And for you guys, we decided to unlock that for this particular promotion. If we buy Igloo, do we get future updates? Yes, you do. Yeah, you're included with all the future updates that we do. We've been updating this the software over a long period of time. We have about 11,000 customers, and all of them receive the updates. So yeah, you will be. The first version we had, we haven't updated that version. The second version, after we released the second version, all of the customers that purchased the second version, it was called, I think, Igloo Reloaded. We've been continuing to update after that. So after that point, so if you got in like a few years ago, then check your account just to make sure that you do have the latest version. But everyone that got access from the reloaded point onwards got access to everything, and that's about, out of the 11,000 customers, that's about 7,500 or something. Cool. Is the Igloo package still available? Yep. If you want to get access to Igloo, we've still got this deal available, and that's going to be available until we get the replay out tomorrow. So you've got a bit of time to go in and get access to that. So once we release the replay, there'll be about probably about 24 hours to 48 hours to get access to funnels and agency, and then from there we'll be lifting up those prices. And the funnels deal itself, I'm going to take away because we're going to get the training videos done, and then we're going to be doing a big announcement after that, and kind of what we're doing in the future. So that'll be coming down. Yeah. And yeah, Volker, I had we have some of the, so for the training videos as well, we had the same sort of issue. One of the ones that we had an issue with is the script writer. So I'm aware of that issue. We're going to be doing a training video for that probably tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow I can get that video done. It's been really busy with the launch, so I haven't been able to. We picked up that the video issue was also on. We needed to get the videos done for scriptwriter. There's nothing up there right now, so we'll get that done in the next probably. I think it'll be tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it done tomorrow. So look out for that as well. We don't have any payment plan. It's just a one-time 197. How can I see if I already have the highest package of Igloo? Because I think I do. Yep, sure, Tyler. Just give me a message here, and we'll let you know. Do you have a, no, I currently own Igloo Premium Reloaded. Yep, you've got the latest one then. Tyler, no, there's no need to buy again. If you've got access to Premium Reloaded, then that's the package that you want. Where can I get info on Social Pop? Mark, give us a message in support if you're looking for a copy of that. If you've got that as a bonus, give us a message in support and we'll send that out to you. Cool. All right. I think that brings us to, I think we've covered everything that we wanted to cover today. Is there anything that you'd like me to go through or anything else that you would like to see on this webinar today that would be useful? We've covered a lot over these 3 webinars. We went through the Igloo software in full. We then went through all the advanced features, and today we've gone through the agency features and funnels as well, what's included in both of those packages. Is there anything else that you would like to see or anything else, any other questions you've got? How do we connect funnels with GrowViral? So Sumar, in the last webinar, I went through that. So if you watch the webinar number 2, I did a full demonstration of how to connect those 2 things together. So go to this. This here, it was about from memory it was about 45 minutes in that I went through and did a full demonstration in growviral.com/workshop2. Watch that and you'll see a full demonstration of that. Do you provide a template for making the video of the consulting landing page? I don't have that available now, but what I would recommend is just watch the one that I have and create something off that. So just create something off that, and I'll go through some ways that you could create the video on the call that we do, but we don't have a template available for that video. Lee, yep, I mentioned that a moment ago. So for the tutorial videos relating to Funnel Writer, I'm going to get that done tomorrow. I wasn't aware that we didn't have videos for that until someone notified me of it, but we've just been going through launch, so it's been quite busy. So tomorrow I'm going to be getting that out and adding that into the system, and then for Social Pop I'll be looking into that as well. So we'll see if we can get those resolved as well for those 2 bonuses. One sec. Just going to see something right here, see if I can. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow. We'll be able to get the replays of these webinars. Yep, Mark, I'll be sending it out tomorrow. So if you want to save this URL, you can. It'll be at growviral.com/workshop3. There's nothing there right now, but tomorrow you'll be able to check back to this URL and you'll be able to see this webinar replay there. Can we integrate Aweber without Zapier? No, we can't, not right now. You need Zapier in order to integrate Aweber right now. We'll be looking at doing those direct integrations in the future, but right now we don't have that available. Where can we find all the bonuses you mentioned in the last webinar? So the all-in bonuses and the other bonuses, we'll be going through and checking all of those tomorrow. So if you haven't received that yet, then watch out for an email from us. We'll be making sure that we have everything sent out tomorrow. So if there's any bonuses on the webinars or anything like that we've missed, we're going through and doing a final check tomorrow. So we'll be sending out access to those, and all of that will be happening. It's been quite hectic through the launch, so that we've missed a few things there. So we're just making sure and checking everything tomorrow that everything's been resolved, especially with the all-in bonuses. So the all-in bonuses from the webinar, those will be issuing accounts for and sending those out as well. We've had a lot of people email us about those bonuses, about the all-in bonuses, and we've sent out those all-in bonuses as well to many of you, but we're going to make sure that we send out all of them. So we'll be doing and going through and making sure that we fix that up entirely tomorrow. So expect to hear from us tomorrow if you haven't yet received all of those, the all-in bonuses, or if you are getting all in and you do want to purchase the final upgrade that you need to be all in, then you can purchase it today or tomorrow, and we'll be notifying you as well. We'll be sending out those bonuses as well. So that includes Laptop Startup, that includes Mobile Pages Suite, and there's another bonus from memory as well that was included in that. So yeah, look out for that. All of that's going to be taken care of tomorrow. We're just currently, it's been really, really hectic, as you can probably understand. So we're just getting to the stage now where we're on top of things, and now we're just fixing up the last few things. So bonuses are one of them. The videos for Funnel Writer is one of them, and then we'll be pretty much on top of everything. So look out for that. But if you don't receive the bonuses and you should have, give us a message in support, and we'll make sure that's resolved. So yeah, don't worry about that. So social media toolkit, I checked that yesterday and it was working fine. But the issue is that, so Patrice, if you go in there and you navigate down, you'll see those little images, right? And you click on those little icon images with the labels underneath them. Because I think I saw a support ticket for it, and I'm not sure if it was yours, but if you click on it, then the page doesn't look like it changes. But there is actually a link on the page that does change every single time. And it's a PDF, a downloadable or a folder, and if you click on them, just have a look for that link and you'll see that it actually does change. It's a problem with the design. We need to make it more clear that the page is actually changing, but the link on the page does actually change when you make those selections. But the page itself, it looks exactly the same, but there is a link that and like a hyperlink text that does change every single time that has that download on it. So just go back into it and try it again, and just look closely at the hyperlink text, and you'll notice that it changes. For that download, it will change. Where can I find writable version of giveaway rights to 3,000 leads in 30 days? We don't have a writable version available. You can give away the PDF as it is, but we don't have a editable version of it. Thanks, Tyler. I really appreciate it. It's been hectic, but we've got through it, and I really appreciate everyone's been really supportive and really good. So we're getting on top of things, and support is pretty much all caught up almost now, but there are still some things relating to bonuses I mentioned and videos that we still need to resolve. So we're still working through it. We're not far away. Which came first, Igloo Premium or Igloo Reloaded? So Igloo Reloaded came first, and then Igloo Premium is after that. Thanks, Michelle. Awesome. Where are all the bonuses for All-In listed? Or where is the list of All-In bonuses? So I mentioned them on the last webinar. So I think it was the first webinar and the second webinar. So I don't have them listed anywhere online. They were listed on the webinar, but I can kind of, they're mobile pages suite, so all of the upgrades and mobile pages, so mobilepages.io, it's founder.mobilepages.io, that is included. Laptop startup, which is a training system of mine, that's included within the package as well. And there was, script writer was included in that as well. And I think those were the 3 bonuses that were for All-In, but I'm going to double check it on the slides, and I'll be messaging out for those that are all in. Is there a public roadmap available for GrowViral? Not yet. We will be doing a webinar when we have kind of got together and confirmed what the next steps are. We've been recording your feedback. We've been recording a lot of the features that people want, and we're going to make some decisions the next couple of weeks on where we're going with that. What's the next steps? We've got a meeting on Tuesday to go through the first sort of phase of that, and then we'll be communicating with you on an ongoing basis, and we may release a roadmap at that time. They're just going to see what the focus is going to be and what the goal is, the next goal is going to be, because this launch is obviously what we were working towards. We wanted everything to be perfect for the launch, and now that that's done, we're now going to look at how we start to make the software look more like a startup software. How do we make it more usable? How do we make it more easier to use and kind of improve some of the features in it as well? So that's what we're going to be looking at over the next wee while. Is Igloo mobile friendly? Yes, it is. You can even customize the mobile friendliness of it if you want. You can adjust the mobile version versus the desktop, but yeah, it is 100%. Awesome. Thanks, Patrice. That's excellent. Awesome. With agency, can we also sell Igloo? So you can sell Igloo pages as a service. So you can sell funnels, for example, to a client, and you can use Igloo to do those funnels and then send it to the client. Cool. What will you be covering in next week's webinar? So next week, I'll be doing a webinar on agency, and I'll be going deeper into agency on how to set up everything and more the specifics on how to do it all. Also, I'll be going through the guides, the contracts, how to use that, and also going through the training course. I couldn't do it today because it would reveal a lot of those kind of downloads, but I'll be doing that in the next on that webinar. And everyone who got access to agency is invited to that, and that'll be the next webinar. Then when Neil and I have kind of worked out what the plan is from here, a roadmap and what we're working on, we'll do a webinar with everyone and invite you as well to go over what the next steps are going to be and what we're working towards with GrowViral. So look out for that. Those are the 2 kind of webinars that are coming up. All right, well, it looks like that brings us to all of the questions that I have here. It looks like we have 20 WordPress domains. So Mark, yes, so it looks like we have 20 WordPress domains with Igloo. What about HTML? So HTML is unlimited. With Igloo, there is a domain limit on the WordPress plugin. But if you want to get that domain limit released, there was a reason why we put it in. It was like a security thing. But you just need to message us in support, and we can open that up and make it give you 100, for example, or 200, as you need them. So it's not really a limitation. It's more there was a security reason. I'd have to check with the developers. There was a reason we needed to do it, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, there's no limit there as well. It's actually, you can use it on as many WordPress domains as you want, but we just need to give us an email to get that 20 lifted, and we'll sort that out. Is the video format working, upload working on the platform? You'll have to be a bit more specific, Ivor. So let me know what you're referring to. So I think I have a very old version of Igloo. If I buy a new copy, can I use the same email address as this is what works with JVZoo? Yes, you can. Yeah, it's no problem. You can use the same email account, and you'll be able to sign up for a new version, a new account. If you have any problems, if you run into any problems, just give me a message here, and we'll get that fixed up for you. Do I keep up with Facebook requirements so we don't lose our ad accounts? You have to be a bit more specific with that as well. So there won't be any problems with that, I don't think. But if you have a concern, just give us a message and we'll be able to just address that concern specifically. There shouldn't be any problems with Facebook. Will there ever be an option to pay per entry or do an action to enter? Maybe. We're just working on the points funnels at the moment for actions. So people watch the video, they get points for it. People click a button, they get points for that. We will look into that though. It's not something that we have looked at. If you wanted to give us a message with more specifics about it, then we can look at that, and that would be something we can kind of figure out. Just let us know how you would use it and in what scenarios. Side questions: are you the owner of Vidello? I used to be, but I sold my interest in Vidello about 2 years ago. Is there a guidance on how to obtain quality coupons or incentives from vendors? No, we don't have anything like that yet, but the thing you want to do is just communicate with them and make a plan together. Usually vendors are more than willing to find a really good giveaway. You just need to communicate with them about what's going to work and what's going to make it go viral, and that usually is a really good giveaway. So they'll understand that, and in order to make it, if they're relying on you to provide them with advice on that, then make sure you give them advice that you're going to need something that's going to get people excited to share in order to really make this work well. Is Power Connective GrowViral Reward feature going away? Nope, it's not going away anywhere. That's in the software for good. It's not going anywhere.